Interesting to me in that I am surprised that it is interesting to me. That was a long way of saying really nothing. But anyway. Hey guys, it's Lauren J. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I like to do get ready with me style videos using products that are new to me or just need a little bit more love in my collection. And today I'm going to be using all of those things. Mostly new to me and needs more love in my collection. And we're going to talk a little bit about some upcoming sneak peek, even holiday releases. So let's get into it. I am having a really great skin week. I don't know what happened, but somehow all of my eczema cleared up on my hands, on my chest, and my face does not have a zit on it. I don't know what happened. I'm feeling great, and I've been using really minimal makeup this week, and it's just been awesome. So I'm going to continue that trend and use minimal, for me, makeup in this get ready with me. So I have already done the sunscreen on my face, and because my face is not feeling like I need it, and because I haven't needed it this week, I'm not going to use primer. It's also very hot and sweaty, so I don't feel like needing that extra layer. So I am going to go in and do my brows and get talking about some new makeup releases. So today I am pulling out the Sigma x Cinderella palette because the thing that sort of inspired this video was the fact that Sigma just announced, Sigma just announced that they are doing another Disney collab this September. So September 8th, they are supposed to be releasing the Sigma x Alice in Wonderland collection, and I'm really excited. So I really do love this palette. This is actually the only palette I own from Sigma, and it's one of my favorite palettes. It sits on my vanity all the time. It is like the centerpiece of my vanity. Cinderella was my favorite Disney movie, my sort of favorite designated Disney princess, although I didn't really grow up with like the whole like Disney princess at large sort of franchise. I just, saw the movies. But, I really enjoyed this collection. I thought it was a beautiful collection made for a Disney lover, but also a grown-up. So I saw the new Alice in Wonderland palette, and it's colorful, but it also is designed in a way that looks like it's designed for an adult. I mean, it's Alice in Wonderland, so obviously it's gonna have all the weird and wonderful elements of, Alice in Wonderland. So I just pulled up the photo on Trend Mood, and it looks like it's a sort of blue and purple wavy psychedelic kind of motif to it, and I think there's like a metallic Alice on the front. So they're doing the 14 pan eyeshadow palette, and it looks like it's got a lovely set of blues, some yellows, some oranges. This one is more a little bit like, if you kind of take this out, it's a little bit more neutral leaning, a little bit darker leaning. A lot of these shades have a bit of a black base to them. This one looks like it's super bright. So that'll be a great complement. It comes with another one of the Sigma brushes, and there's going to be another one of the face palettes with the highlighter and the blush, and there's going to be a brush set with some face brushes and a lip set with a liquid lip and a lip gloss. I'll skip the lip gloss, or I'll skip the lip duo. I didn't want the one from the Cinderella. I don't do liquid lipstick, and their glosses are just a little bit too glittery for me. I am definitely going to pick up that palette. How much is it? $59. Wow, I think that's up $10. I think this was $49, and you can still get this on the Sigma website. This was limited edition, but you can still get it on the website. I'm actually thinking of going and getting the Cinderella brush set that I skipped out on when I get the Alice palette. But yeah, this is still available. Like, the entire whole set is still available. Yeah, the cheek duo looks maybe a little bit deeper. It looks like it has more of a rosy. The one from Cinderella had sort of a peachy and the beautiful imprint in it, and it had like the peachy and the deeper gold. So this one looks kind of like, it's like a pinky gold highlight and a pinky rosy cheek. So definitely a little bit different. I don't think I'm gonna pick that up. I really picked up the cheek duo because the cheek products were getting a lot of hype from Sigma at the time, and also I just love the imprint on the blush of the silhouette. So I don't know, this one is just kind of like, it's a flower. It's called Painting the Roses, and I think they're showing a tulip in the imprint. Pretty sure that's a tulip. But anyway, I am really excited about the palette, and I don't think I'm going to pick it up on launch day. I think I'm going to wait and just see, because everybody said that this was going to sell out, and it's still available. So I know it's gone on sale a few times. So I don't know, you know, if they're going to make less or this one's going to be more popular. I have a feeling that I can wait on this one. Maybe pick it up more towards the end of September or early October, something like that. But yeah, kind of excited. Thinking about getting the brush sets because I did kind of regret not getting some of the brushes. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. I think this brush set is really, really pretty with the little, like, you know, silhouette stamped on it, and like the color, and like, and the Alice in Wonderlands look even more metallic and sort of psychedelic and whatever. It just looks like a really fun collection. So that's what I plan on picking up. I don't need any more eyeshadow, but I've been very, very, very good. I've been very good. So I'm going to plan on picking this up at some point. Put on some eyeshadow primer. I'm using the Ulta matte primer because my eyelids have been a little bit oily lately, and this one is very matte. So what do you guys think about the Sigma and Disney collabs? I think they did a really beautiful job with the Cinderella collab. It kind of came out of nowhere last year, and I think because so many times when people or companies collab with Disney, it's very childlike and it's very commercial, and this obviously is very commercial, but again, it's just, it was a very sophisticated, a really beautiful collection. And that's kind of like looking at the Alice in Wonderland. It looks like it has that element of like fun and color, but also like aiming at a little bit of an older person who knows more, a little bit more about how to use makeup. So let me know what you think about these Sigma collections. I'm personally excited. I was hoping they would do another. That's why I was hoping this one would do well, because I was hoping they would do another collection, and so excited that they are. Moving on, let's go talk about Chanel. I've been really into Chanel lately, you guys know that, and part of my thing is I've been really into the Water Fresh blushes. Those are a really cool new formula. I have just recently picked up the Water Fresh Tint. I've used that all week. I love it. It's amazing. And I've kind of been getting into some of their more collectible stuff again. So I have not picked up any of the eyeshadow palettes. I know they've come out with a few recently, but the new Tweed ones are coming out beginning of September, and I don't need any of them. I don't really love any of the color stories except for the one that's called, I think it's, excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrongly, I think it's Cuivre, or copper, basically. Excuse my pronunciation, I apologize. But it's the copper one, and that one looks so pretty. The problem is I just don't know if it looks pretty enough. What I really want is that little like pouch that has the tweed all over it. But these are $62 quads, and I think they're going to be really hard to get a hold of anyway. Any of the new Chanel quads, no matter whether they're like specially printed or not, seem to just like fly out the window, and Chanel has been having a weird issue with stocking its new stuff lately. Like a lot of its new stuff is not on its own website, it's on Nordstrom, it shows up on Macy's, so it's just been kind of like really hit or miss. I don't know if they're trying to move to like making you buy it in the boutiques, or, you know, ordering it ahead of time or whatever it is, but I don't know. Luxury makeup is a little weird sometimes, and sometimes I forget when I get back into luxury makeup that that's the case. But anyway, I probably won't be able to get one, but I really like the copper one. It looks really pretty. I just don't know if I'd ever use it. I probably wouldn't. Like I said, I have a million eyeshadows. I have all my beautiful Viseart eyeshadows. I have copper Viseart eyeshadows. I don't need these, but I just kind of want it. I just kind of want it. I don't know. And then there's a holiday sneak peek came out the other day of a new highlighter, and their holiday highlighters are supposed to be so good. I have occasionally over the years looked at some of their holiday highlighters and been like, I want that, but I can't get it, or I want that, but it's $80. So it's supposed to be 2 different colors of highlighters. One's like gold and a lighter gold, basically. And they're supposed to be imprinted with the Chanel No. 5 silhouette, the perfume bottle silhouette. And it's kind of got all these sort of stars and like a mottled background. It looks really, really pretty, really beautiful. Again, it's probably going to be $80 or $90, and I don't know that I would ever actually use it. It looked like it might be kind of like maybe like an Amrezy style highlighter, which would be beautiful, but I just don't know that I would ever actually use it. Other than just kind of wanting it for like the merch. I don't know. I mean, it looks so beautiful though. It looks so cool. Plus there's a related eyeshadow quad, which has one of the little imprints in the bottom there and the interlocking CCs. It's kind of a golden coppery eyeshadow palette, so maybe I should not worry about the tweeds and maybe think about like pre-ordering that one. But I don't know. Again, I don't know that I would use it. I just want it. I just want it. So I just put pumpkin in my crease, and now I'm going to go into Sweet Nightingale, which is this beautiful shade. Just so stunning on my eyes. Just a real simple 2 shadow look today. I've really just been doing a matte shadow on the lid all over, and then just some real minimal makeup this week. And as you know, I'm not a minimal makeup person, but my skin has just felt so good. But I didn't feel like I needed it really, which is always a great feeling. Another holiday sneak peek is from Too Faced. It looks like they're coming out with a pumpkin spice 2 palette. I don't want that. It looks weird, boring. Not weird. It looks boring. It looks neutral. It looks pumpkin spicy, and I love pumpkin spice. But what I'm really interested in is the melted matte lippy that's coming out. I really love those melted matte lippies. I don't know why they don't look good on me, but I like them. I like the smell of them. I think they're cute. And this one looks like it's going to be a pumpkin spice latte themed lippy. And it's going to be kind of orange or brownie or something, very fall colors. I'm so excited for fall. I am ready for it to be here. I am ready for the cooler weather and the turning leaves. Call me basic, I don't care. I love fall, and I am ready for a pumpkin spice lippy, and I know it's gonna smell good. So yeah, kind of excited for that. It's not confirmed that it's a pumpkin spice, but it's got a little latte on it. So, and it's got a pumpkin on it, so I'm guessing pumpkin spice latte. So moving on from Too Faced and their sneak peeks, there is another sort of sneak peek for the holidays, which is Dior. I don't own anything from Dior, and I've never really been interested in Dior. It's just not a brand that ever calls to me, but they're coming out with a new holiday release. I think it's holiday, called Millefiore, and the packaging is just stunning. It's like got this sort of botanical theme with this, you know, obviously Millefiore, a million flowers, you know, flowers all over it, but it's just like it's in this really beautiful print style with a white background, and it looks like they're coming out with like a cushion highlighter or just a regular highlighter, and There is supposed to be a lipstick case, and I would really just want it for, again, the packaging. I mean, I've heard that Dior highlighters can be pretty good. I've heard that Dior makeup can be pretty good. I've just honestly never tried it. I know it's been around for a really long time, but it's never been anything for me. But the packaging on that just looks absolutely stunning. And it kind of, it's kind of a throwback, you know, like kind of like the Gucci palette, the Gucci Flora palette that just came out with the floral design all over it. Now that was a beautiful palette. I like that design. I love that sort of retro floral design. It reminds me of my grandmother, and I loved my grandmother, and it reminds me of the things that she had around her house. So it's very retro in that respect. I was not going to pay $152 for that palette just because, you know, nostalgia. But I thought it was very, very pretty. I'm sure the quality is very nice, but you know, $152 for something that kind of strikes me as sort of Avon-ish. It's not going to happen, but anyway, so that's kind of the way I'm sort of dealing with this Dior release. Is it's kind of like, it's really, really beautiful, but I would only want it for the packaging, and it's going to be way too expensive for that, and it really is just kind of like gives me those 70s Avon vibes of like that kind of packaging. But I don't know, that's just me. I'm sure other people have different associations with. And again, like I said, like that's not a bad thing. Like I loved my grandmother. I have very good memories of her and the things around, you know, the style, her style, and it's not a knock. It's just that I've sort of been there before. So, and I know I can get by without it, but it's so pretty. It's really pretty. And it's the first time I've really looked at something from Dior and gone, So let's move on to something that is currently available and has been available for a little while, I think. It is the Dries Van Noten Ceramic Lipstick cases and lipsticks. So Dries Van Noten, I believe, is a Belgian designer. And he has come out with his own makeup brand. It's been out for a while now, but recently just came out with a series of ceramic lipstick cases that are absolutely beautiful. Like there's this one that I really, really want. It's an orange and blue and white, so it's kind of like got a blue and white porcelain bottom and a sort of corally top to it, more orangey to me it looks like, but maybe it's coral. It just looks absolutely stunning, and I just really want that lipstick case. But I believe it's what, $38 just for the case, and then the lipstick that is removable, and it's a $40 lipstick just to get the lipstick separately, like not even with the case. It's $40, so it'd be $78 for this lipstick, and I'm kind of like, But it is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I can't, when I look at it, it's just so beautiful. But I just can't decide if there's a lipstick shade that I actually want, because I look at all the lipsticks and there's satins and there's mattes and there's balms, and it's just like, I don't know that any of those colors are unique enough or pretty enough or sheeny enough or matte enough or whatever enough to be $40 on their own. I'm not just gonna buy a lipstick case for $38 and have it sitting there empty. Like, why? This is a problem with luxury makeup. Like, I think it's so beautiful, but I have so much already. I have $9 lipsticks that are all over the place and in so many colors, and I don't need another lipstick, but this would just be so stunning sitting on my vanity. I mean, you all understand my plight, right? It's a thing, right? I'm not on my own here, am I? So anyway, the Dries Van Noten lipsticks are available at Saks, And it's been a minute since I've ordered from Saks. So I don't know, maybe I will splurge for Christmas or something. I don't know, or maybe they'll come out with something different. They also have like a sort of small flight of perfumes that they just came out with. These beautiful, sort of the same idea, sort of ceramic and glass, beautiful containers, and they have a lot of the samplers in these beautiful tiny little glass bottles. And I kind of want the one with all 10 of them. It's $60, which I don't actually think is bad for 10 samples, considering I think Byredo is asking $90 for 3 sort of travel, not even travel size, like sample size bottles on Nordstrom. So but yeah, they look intriguing, interesting. The bottles look absolutely beautiful. So yeah, Dries Van Noten on my radar. Yeah, it just surprised me what has caught my eye lately, especially with like luxury makeup. And it's been so long since I've really been into luxury makeup, and there's so many more brands doing it now. Okay, we just had a mascara emergency, so we're gonna just cover that up and keep going. God, that shade is beautiful. So good. Yeah, there's just so many more luxury brands, so many choices. So I'm just kind of looking for that sort of needle in the haystack, something that really calls to me. Chanel's always going to call to me just because it is sort of the brand that I have always been into. There's just something about it in particular, the clothes, the bags, the makeup, just really classic. And I know a lot of that is just marketing. I get that, but I also just do have a history with it. And so it's hard for anything else to compete with it, even though I know everyone who's into luxury beauty is into Chanel or whatever. You know, and there's a lot of competition to like get the products, and so like I don't want to be that into it, but you know, aside from that, just like really looking at other luxury brands and what's out there, what's worth it. So there's so many fashion houses, Valentino, Gucci, Hermes, Byredo, which is more of a fragrance house but still sort of luxury beauty. It's getting to be so many, and I think because the market is so saturated, it sort of has trickled down into being a little bit more noticed and a little bit more accessible, which is honestly great. But also, I don't need to spend that much money. I've already decided there's too many mid-tier brands that are too expensive for me. But you know, I'm probably also just getting to that point in my collection where I'm realizing that I have enough, and I have enough of quality, that I don't need to sort of experiment here and there with things. So that's also kind of part of it, is just sort of having a little bit more experience with makeup and knowing what it is you really like and really actually need. Okay, so that is the finished look. I am having what I think is a good hair day. I'm having a great skin day, feeling really good, ready to get out and do something today. I don't know what, but I gotta get outside and do something. Anyway, let me know what you are looking forward to for either this fall or this holiday. You really excited? I am. I'm ready for summer to be over. Tell me what you're looking forward to from luxury brands, from indie brands, from Sephora brands. Just like tell me what you're looking forward to. I'm really excited to hear what people have their eye on. Right now for me it's mainly the Sigma and the Chanel items, but I'm sure there will be plenty more to tempt me coming this holiday season. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this look and chatting with me a little bit about upcoming makeup, and Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any of those would be welcome, and all of them would be appreciated. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.